Hi again, it's Rikki and Lee from DICE, and we're here with another game recommendation that you can play over Zoom or Skype with your friends and family across the internet. Now this game is Codenames. Now this video is going to represent Codenames as a whole because there's all kinds of genres. There's Codenames Marvel, Disney, Pictures, etc., and an adult version as well. We've got a few of them available on our website if you'd like to have a look and buy some. Please, buy some. But we're going to go through the base game here so you can get an idea as to how you can make it work. Now, I really like this game, mainly because of its team element. What do you think, Lee?
Yeah, it's a brilliant game. We've played probably hundreds of games of it, and we've had some absolutely classics between us.
Yeah, and so all that's left really is for Lee to give you an idea as to how actually you'd make it work over Skype or Zoom.
Yep, so if you have a personal copy of the game, that's great. You would be the person that sets up the grid. Now, as you can see, I have already set up a practice grid here. What you'd have to do is set this up in advance of actually playing the game. And once you've done that, take a photo and either email it or send it on a chat messenger to the people that will be playing the game. Because everyone in the game will need to create their own version of the grid. Now, to do that, all you need is an A4 piece of paper and a pen. Make sure you put the orientation right and make sure you put the words in the correct place. That's really important. Now, once you've got that, you need to find out who the clue giver is. Now, if you have a copy of the game, being the clue giver is really easy because you already have the clue giving cards. That's not a problem. Where it can be a bit tricky is if you don't have a copy of the game and you want to be the clue giver. Now, to do that, Ricky's going to show you how to do it.
Yeah, so if I was the clue giver, let's say for the blue team, and Lee was the clue giver for the red team, he has the copy of the game at home, so he would just look at that card. Now, what I would need to do is basically recreate that card in front of me. So Lee would show that to me through the web camera, and then I would just make a note, again, making sure that I've got the orientation right. I would make a note, and then I'd keep that in front of me. Now, if I am with other players, like physically in the same room, I will need to make sure I'm hiding that from them. If I'm not, then I can just have it in front of me as a prompt.
Once you've set that up, the game Codenames can play just as it normally would in the real person. But one thing to remember is make sure everyone is crossing off the names as they're either being guessed correctly or guessed incorrectly. If you follow those rules, you should be able to play a game of Codenames in roughly 15 to 20 minutes. It's super replayable, and it's definitely one of our favourite games to play together.
Yeah, try it out. Thank you so much for watching our video. I hope that that's given you some really good ideas of games that you can play at home. Now, all of the games that we're featuring in this series are available on our online shop, the details of which are found below in the details of this video. So if you've got any other really good ideas on games that you can play remotely, please do talk about it in the comments. As you can see, we've turned the lounge into a retail warehouse. So this is something that we're going to be focusing on for the upcoming months. But we really, really hope that this has been of use to you and that we can see you soon again in the future.